Hey guys, it is Nick the Booksmith. I am back, and as promised on Instagram, I have a journal for the Etsy store. Yay! Yeah. So this one is like a, it's a medium teal, but it's very weathered and very grungy. So I made it, oh, now it's in the light. You see how I've made it really grungy looking. So this one looks super old, super old. Let's see, here we go. Undo the ties there. See, all the strings are all left. And is this close enough? This is probably good, right? Okay. So on the inside, gorgeous Tim Holtz paper. I went with kind of a copper to go with the teal. I thought that the copper, and this had some copper and greens. I thought it went real well with it. And this is the Heritage Journal, and so it's similar to the Pack Rat I made for Kelly, and it has a lot of vintage ephemera as well as some reproductions like this cute little picture. But here is an old shipping tag that I've stamped on, and here is a little key charm. I've done some sewing, just some random sewing on the pages, like this. This is very old sari silk. This is a piece of, this is, let's snaps, sew on snaps. There's a couple left on there if you need them. But I got these from Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. I've done a little bit of stamping on the pages. Here's a little booklet. Add it there. And there's a picture of the ship. I believe somebody asked if this was the Normandy. I don't know. I don't know. It was in public domain because it was taken 1 billion years ago, but I don't remember it saying what the name of the ship was. So, I don't know. It could be the Normandy. It'd be cool if it was, right? It probably is some ship of note, or why would they take a picture of it? Because photography back then was, I mean, it wasn't like snapping a picture on your cell phone. It was a big deal. It was expensive. Little extra page there, all stamped. Some photographs here and some little girls on this cheesecloth down here. And I've got this trim all sewn on this side. On this side is a little trip, point A to point B, little tag. And then this is a piece of a, you know, oh my goodness. The words, they're not coming to my brain. Newspaper. Oh my gosh, it's newspaper. And it is from the 40s, I believe, because it's talking about somewhere on here, war. So I'm believing this is World War II. So anyway, it's weird, and I put it in there. Little sewn area here with some vintage buttons. A little piece of sheet music, some stamping. Here is a postcard all written on from the 60s, and another old sewing notions. These are buttons. Here is one of those packages I made the other day. Thought it looked pretty on that page. Some old muslin. I did some sewing on this page. And this page. Just some nice stripedy fabric. Stripedy, is that a word? Stripedy. Some sheet music. His cute and top hat and some spectacles and a umbrella. Here is a tag. And then on this side is one of those old checks that I have. Here is some old crochet trim and a bell. On this side is this little pieces of ephemera just clipped on there. And then this is a letter from October 9th, 1953. So that's the real deal. So I'm just going to slip that in there, and you can read it whenever you want to. Some more book pages. A little bit of stamping. Love that. I love that. I think that's so pretty. I'd like to have that as a stamp. Here is a nice big pocket. I've added an old dictionary page and a shipping tag, and then one of my favorite pages from the Edith Holden book. There's a picture of that old house. Some more neat trim sewn on there. A bicycle. Nice big envelope in the middle here with some stamping, and it's all grunged up, and then some stamps that I got from Hallie. Thank you, Hallie. I will never need for stamps again. And the pictures of the French ladies at the flower market, and another little tag here with a little leaf. It's teal, so had to go in here, right? A little piece of old sari silk sewn onto this page. And some bingo cards. There's a real one and then one of the Tim Holtz ones. Tuck that back in there. Some stamping. Do you like how my voice gets high? Why did I do that? Here's just a piece of ledger paper I've sewn onto this page. And some more of that cool silk. Here is another postcard, vintage postcard that I've just snuck in there. And then on the back is that Main Street picture that I love, 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 love. My signature down in here, and then a book plate for the back. Oh, my knees can't do this anymore. I'm getting old. My joints don't work the way they used to. So here is the Heritage Journal, and it will be going up on the Etsy store, toot sweet, as soon as I can get a second. Today was crazy. There were the wedding I had to go to, and there's just everything. There was a lot to do today. So, but I finally got this finished. So another thing that I was thinking of, and you guys can let me know if it is something that you want. I'd like to. I think it'd be cool. Is I'd like to make, books that look just like this, but fill them with just plain paper instead of decorating and adding ephemera, because I know that there's a lot of folks out there that just want to write. They don't care if there's pattern paper. They'd rather there wasn't like a whole bunch of frill and fluff. And so, and of course they'd be less expensive because I wouldn't have to spend time and money in the ephemera and decorating and all the sewing and all that kind of thing. So I still think they'd be super cool. Just a little bit more plain instead of quite so elaborate. So let me know. I'll make a couple when I have a minute, and then, you know, all those minutes I have, all those millions and millions of minutes that I've got, just, you know, extra just laying around. Because I know you're all the same way. Just all that extra time we've got. I'll make some and see what you guys think. And if they get bought, then they get bought, right? But like I said, they'll still look like an old book just like this. It's just they'll be jam-packed with pages. And they might have more pages because there's not so much bulk taken up with the stuff. So maybe more like maybe like 180 pages or so. I don't know. I haven't done that yet. So it's an experiment. There might be still some patterned pages in there. There just won't be so much. There won't not all the sewing and all that kind of thing, which I know you guys love that too, but you know, there's more than one kind of person. So I thought, well, maybe I should branch into some plainer journals. So yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you so very much for stopping by today and checking out the Heritage Journal. And thank you, too, for all the love from my face. You guys liked my face. Glad somebody likes it. I'm sick of it, so I'm glad you like it. But thanks for liking my face. Makes me feel good that you like it. And I'll try to branch out and do some other videos with my face. Just sounds so weird. Excuse me. But now you guys know me. I've been around a minute and you know I'm weird. So this is absolutely new surprise, right? All right, lovelies, have a great weekend, what's left of it, and I will catch you so very soon. I'm making a cake this weekend. So hey, maybe you're gonna see a little vlog of me screwing up a wedding cake. That'd be fun, right? Wouldn't that be exciting? So perhaps. Okay, guys, talk to you soon. Bye!